Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Rapid Fire Friday. And if you didn't notice my recent post, I am broadcasting from San Antonio, Texas, and I am not alone. I'm just going to turn the camera here for a moment and show you who I'm with. For those of you that have been watching our master classes, this is Sylvia Schwartz. She is my dear sister and one of my most favorite and seasoned decorators working here at Edible Impressions. And we are here actually in San Antonio. We are attending a 3-day conference, a little retreat, learning and honing in on our hand painting skills with the Sugar Prism edible paint product. So we are going to meet the owner, the creator. She's an amazing artist, Michelle. Stay tuned because I will give a couple sneak peeks of what we are working on. And then I'm really excited to mention that August 24th, we're going to come back online. If you remember a couple weeks back, Sylvia and I came on a Sunday. It was a bonus episode. We're going to do Sugar Prism pan painting take 2 so we can share with you what we've learned. So we know from using this product, it's fantastic. And whenever we find something we just love, we have to share. So anyway, so for those of you that are watching, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I know a lot of folks do catch the replay, so we appreciate you coming on. And if you're not familiar with what Rapid Fire Friday is, very quickly, what I do is I come on every week at Fridays at 10 a.m. Central, and I talk about 5 questions, wonderments, and scenarios, answer them in rapid fire format. I'm pretty good at that because I can talk really fast. But don't worry if you need to hop off because you can always come back on and catch the replay. So without further ado, I don't have my bell today, so perhaps Sylvia can say ding ding in the background. One of my favorite parts about Rapid Fire Friday, but thank you so much for being here. I see Nancy and Karen, very much appreciate you watching live. So on to the first question or scenario. So I had somebody post, and I'm so excited for them. They announced that they're going to be launching their new business starting August 15th. So congratulations to you. Oh my gosh, you've worked so hard to get to this point. And the question was, give me all the tips. So that was a really loaded question. So I would suspect if this person is ready to launch, they have tackled their to-do list and they've spent a lot of time planning. But what I asked for, and I guess moving forward, if you want to narrow down and be a little bit more specific, that would really help with responses to your inquiries. So think about what I said is like, okay, what area are you looking for support in? Is it client, customer experience, visibility, operating and efficiencies? Is it your financial growth and strength, product development and innovation, scaling, professional development, or possibly your marketing? So I don't list all those to scare you, but there are a lot of facets when you're running a business. So, narrow down a little bit and you probably will get a little bit more better advice or suggestions. So ding, ding. On to number 2. So this person says that she is scared to make cookie decorating videos. First of all, don't be scared. I tell you, they are a blast once you get comfortable doing them. But before you dive in, just think about, okay, first of all, why do you want to do them? Okay, please don't do cookie decorating videos just because you see everybody else doing them. Does it make sense for your hobby? Does it make sense for your business? Does it make sense for where you're at in your growth of your business? And also, before you dive in, what you want to do is think about your why. You want to think about the platform. You want to think about the messaging. So there's lots of things you want to think about before you dive in. My biggest advice would be just be consistent. And I can tell you from experience, when I started this Facebook group, it was actually during the pandemic, I was not consistent. I did not come on a regular basis. And I could see that my membership was suffering. Even though I was doing it for fun, it wasn't really something that I was going to, do for, the growth of my business. But now that I'm on, I've been very consistent and I've been very happy with the videos that I have produced for you all. But just know that there's planning that's involved with that, and there is a strategic thinking that's going into that. So don't do videos just because everybody does them, but the key here is don't be afraid. It just takes practice and you'll get more comfortable, and before you know it, you'll be like me. You can't wait to get on the next one. Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, that didn't work. Ding.
Ding. Okay, we got the next one. Okay, so the next one, I just want to bring folks' attention to my Wednesday masterclass that I just did. And For those of you that watched, I was not expecting it to be at nearly a full hour. We were talking presentation and pricing structures, specifically how and when to increase pricing. And so I know I went a little bit deeper. It took me a little bit to get to that piece of it, but I think you found a lot of value in it. So if you didn't watch it, go back and watch the replay. And I'm really excited because come August 15th, so next Monday, you can go to AnnetteConrad.com, and I'm actually just starting to roll out a few guides. So in this bundle guide that I'm going to offer you, we'll have 3 pieces. It'll help you determine what your bestseller product is. It'll be a product planning worksheet. You're also going to get 2 pricing structures that you can think about for your business: flat rate pricing or a variable or starting prices. And that's what my company uses, is variable starting prices. And there's, when you watch the masterclass, I explained the differences between the 2. And then also you're going to get a guide on terms and conditions, which is super, super important. So if you're struggling with pricing, you're not sure where to start, watch the free masterclass and then go look at that bundle, and that might help you take some action on that. So just wanted to definitely make mention of that. And then, you know what, I just want to mention again, we're here for this wonderful retreat. We will keep you in tune on how it's going, and then just upcoming masterclasses. I can't wait for the next one. Oh, there was the bell. Thank you, Sylvia. I heard it. Did you guys hear it? I heard it. Oh, this is awesome. The last one is the upcoming classes. So part 3 is on Wednesday, August 10th. So we are going to be wrapping up the 3-part series of royal icing consistency. So we started off with dipping, then we did piping, and now we're going to do a flooding. And Sylvia will be back, I believe, Wednesday night. So she'll be back helping to manage the feed and answer questions. And then we'll be doing some live demos. And then August 17th, I just announced the next business class is going to be revolving around having a side hustle and working full time. Okay. And I can tell you right here, I worked full time and had a side gig, and I'm almost embarrassed to mention this, for 9 years. That's incredible. But honestly, a number of those years were really, it was a hobby, but there was a point where it did transition into business. And I want to share with you some tips for balancing those 2. And honestly, it's going to come down to, some strategies to help you. But I'm also going to talk about what maybe not to do. And when I told my husband, I said, hey, I think I'm going to tell people about 10 ways to balance a side gig. And he's like, I cannot wait to hear what you're going to tell them, because honey, you are not balancing. So let that be a lesson to you. I will have some pro tips, but I'm also going to share with you how maybe I didn't balance well, and some of the strategies that I thought were really smart but weren't actually very smart. And then finally, again, like I mentioned, August 24th, we'll be back with a sugar prism hand decorating with hand painting with sugar prism acrylic paints and watercolors. And it's a super cool product. So if you want to get a sneak preview, go to sugarprism.com and you can take a look and meet the creator and owner. Her name is Michelle, and just reach out to her if you have any questions. So again, not even an affiliate with the company. When I find something I really believe in, I just want to share it with folks. So there's lots of really good stuff there. So thank you so much, everybody, for watching, and we will see you soon. We're going to go outside and start sweating. 104 degrees today. Can't wait. Take care, everybody.